So you're a teacher and you want to become a SENCO. Here are my 3 top tips. Number 1, increase your SEND experience. Sure, all teachers are teachers of SEND, but you will need something a bit extra if you want to be a SENCO. So how do you go about that? You could attend some annual review meetings. You could perhaps shadow your school's SENCO for a day or 2. You may even want to lead a SEND-focused lunch club or intervention. Number 2, develop your knowledge. A lot of local authorities will have a programme of training that will include SEND training. Speak to your SENCO and see if you can perhaps do some of those courses. Some universities might run twilight sessions. Have a little look and see if you can attend any of those. I used to go to some at the Institute of Education back in the day. I don't know if they still run them, but they were very good. Just develop your own personal knowledge, so through reading, YouTube videos, podcasts. 2 really good podcasts are Send in the Experts with Georgina Durrant and Send in the Spotlight, which is on BBC Sounds, and following good people on X, formerly Twitter. I have got a list of recommendations on my blog that kind of accompanies this video, and I will link that so you can access that. And then third of all, get some leadership experience, because SENCO is a middle leadership position. Try not to get tongue twisted there. So how I went about it was I got a TLR and I was the student leadership coordinator in my school when I was a SEND teacher, and I also became the leader for Key Stage 3 intervention, and that was a really useful insight and experience for me. So see if you can get a TLR, or you could perhaps do a mini research project. So find out perhaps if there's any sort of gaps in teachers' knowledge, perhaps say, for example, they maybe don't feel so confident teaching dyslexic learners, and then think about, are there any interventions that would be suitable that you could introduce to the school? And also doing things like public speaking, which sounds silly because obviously as teacher we're used to standing up in front of a group of children and speaking, but speaking in front of your peers, it can be a bit different and a bit more daunting. So perhaps if you do attend any training, offer to feedback at a whole staff meeting and get that experience, because it can be a bit nerve-wracking, at least it was for me, but the more you do it, the easier it gets, I promise. And perhaps even lead an assembly as well, to show that you've got those leadership qualities, or that you're at least willing to learn. So they're my 3 top tips. If you want to know a bit more, I have got a blog on this. Like I said, I'll link it. And I've also got a guide on the SENCO interview process. So that talks about the sort of things you might expect to do on the day, how to prepare, potential questions. There's 25 questions that I've gone through, so they might be useful for you, and also some questions that you could potentially ask the interviewers as well.